Let's talk about the benefits of having your own online business. I'm going to give you 5 benefits in this video. So, if you are tired of a job that you hate, if you want to do something that really makes you excited and actually contributes to the society being better, then having your online business, your own online business, is the best thing that you can do. Okay, so what are the benefits of having your own online business? I know that a lot of people are really scared of making that jump into having their own business and even more scared to make it online. So, I'm going to talk about the benefits so that I can convince you that you need to have your own online business. And yeah, it might not be super easy. I know a lot of people think, like, oh, yeah, online you can press a button and become a millionaire. Well, that's not true. And if somebody's selling you that dream, then it's probably a scam and I would run away from it, right? Like creating a real business, a profitable business takes time, work, patience, consistency, and it is up to you to make that happen. And like I always tell my students, if it was easy, everybody would be a millionaire. And that's why there's very few millionaires, because it takes time and consistency, and but it is very doable. It is not impossible. And for those that really want to make it happen and really put in the effort, the benefits are amazing and they're the best thing you can do in your life. So let's talk about the benefits of having your own online business. Okay. Number one, when you have your own online business, you have the flexibility and freedom to work on what you love, on the things that you actually want to work on. Instead of working for someone else's dream and doing things that you don't like, when you have your own business, when you have your own online business, you're able to create products that you really love, that make you happy. You're able to do things every day that are actually the things that you love. And the coolest part about having your own online business is that you can start saying no to the people that are not your ideal client, that are not your perfect target. Okay, so having that freedom and flexibility to do what you love, to do what you want for your life, that is probably the best benefit of all. Instead of having to go to an office, having to work for somebody that you don't even like just because you have to make the money, well, that's not a good life. That's not a way to live life happily, right? Because you're doing things very restrictively. I remember like not having the freedom to say, hey, I want to do something different. I have to keep designing pipes for my company because that's what, well, the company that I used to work for, because that was my job. I had to every day go into an office and design pipes for this company that I was working for. I didn't have the freedom or flexibility to do the things that I love doing. The second benefit of having your own online business is that you don't have an office restriction. If you want to have your own office and you want your team to come to an office, that's fine. You can do it. But if you don't want to, you don't have to do it either. An online business gives you the flexibility to do it from wherever you want, as long as you have a computer and an internet connection. So you don't have to be in an office 8 hours, 9 hours a day doing something that you don't like. Right? That's one of the things that made me really want to start my own online business. I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to go to different places. I wanted to work from Paris one day and then the next day from Rome and then come back to my home country in Colombia and spend some time with my family. Right? So the fact that you can work from wherever you want when you have an online business is an amazing opportunity for you to live the life that you want. When you have an online business, you can organize everything online. You can have all of your documents in Google Drive or in Dropbox, and you don't have to have a physical office. Unless you have a physical product that you need to handle and store, okay, that's a different thing, but you are still not attached or obliged to stay in an office 9 hours a day. You can just go and work in a cafe, go where you want to go, stay at home. The third benefit of having your own online business is that you have an unlimited potential to bring more income into your life, into your pocket, into your business. An online business doesn't have a limit of how much you can make per month. If you are creating different streams of revenue, if you're selling different offers, you're putting in the effort, then your income will start growing and growing and growing. And it depends on you how much it grows. For example, if you give services online, for example, you're a social media manager, you're an advertiser, you're a funnel builder, the more experience you have, the more you can raise your prices. Or if you have a lot of clients coming to you, you don't have enough time to take on all of the clients that are coming to you, then that's a sign that you can raise your prices. And you put your own price to your own services, to your own offers. And it's really cool because there's always an audience for that offer, and you can make a lot more money. So it is up to you. How much do you want to make per hour? How much do you want to make at the end of the month? And then engineer your entire offer, your entire business, so that it can make that amount of income. And if you want to make triple the income next year, then there's a ton of things that you can do online for your business to sell more, to raise your prices, to make that goal. So it's not like a regular job that you have your salary and then next year you're like, hey, can I get a raise? Yeah, sure, you can get a 0.5% raise, right? Like there's so much there's a lot of limits to what you can do when you have a regular job. You cannot expect to make double your salary next year when you have a regular job. Like that never happens. But if you have an online business, making double the income is very possible. So you are the one that sets that goal and does a lot of things to get there to that goal. Okay, so there's no limit to that potential income that you can make. As long as you put in the work, you put in the effort, you work smart towards that goal, you will achieve it. The fourth benefit of having an online business is your personal growth. You have no idea how much a person grows mentally, physically, and emotionally when you have your own online business. Why? Because when you have a regular job, you're always doing the same thing, right? Like I was a mechanical engineer. I used to be a piping specialist. Every day I woke up, I went to an office, I did the same thing over and over again, then went back home, slept. Next day, I was doing the same thing. So I wasn't growing as a person. Yeah, I could have, like scale the corporate ladder and grow within that job, but it's always the same. It's a very monotonous life. It is very different when you have your own online business. When you have your own online business, first, you have to believe in yourself. And that is probably the biggest personal growth that every entrepreneur has to go through in order to be successful. You have to work on your mindset. You have to work on believing in yourself and not suffering from imposter syndrome. And you have to get really resistant to failing. And believe me, that creates so much strength in a person. When you create an online business, you're going to hit a lot of roadblocks. You're going to say, yeah, I'm going to do that in 2 months. And then you realize that it wasn't that easy, that you have to take a lot of steps in order to make that thing happen. And instead of 2 months, it took 2 years. And sometimes it feels like you're failing, but in reality, you're not. You're not failing. You're just creating that momentum and building that strength within yourself, right? So every entrepreneur, every business owner grows a lot personally in mindset because we need to learn how to fail, how to keep going, how to manage our own hours. And that is the best thing that could happen to a human being. You become a better person. I know a lot of you might be thinking like, oh yeah, I know a lot of business owners that hate their lives. They're working 24 hours a day. Well, that's because they're not being smart about how they work, right? So another thing that entrepreneurs have to learn along the way is asking for help, right? I know that a lot of us suffer from the I can do everything syndrome. That used to happen to me. Like, oh yeah, I can do my funnels and I can do my ads, I can do all of it. But then when we take that step into learning that we can actually ask for help, and that if we ask, we get it, then that's when our businesses start to expand. So that's another growth hack that happens when you have your own online business. You learn how to ask for help. You learn how to work with others. You learn how to manage people. You learn how to hire people. And when you really understand that part of the business, that you're not alone, but you need to create a team of people that can help you, then your business will explode. And that's when you become a real CEO, a real business owner, where you have the right team to help you, and it supports your lifestyle. It supports the fact that you're the brain of the company, and then there's people doing their own thing in their zone of genius, taking care of the business as well. Okay. So that growth is absolutely priceless. And the fifth benefit of having your own online business is that by doing it, you can make a difference in the world. Okay. The definition of entrepreneurship, the definition of business, is being able to help someone else solve a problem somehow, right? So when you have your own online business and you're selling something to people, whether it is a bit whether it is a service, a physical product, a class, whatever it is, you are making that person's life better. Okay. And that is making a difference in the world. And that's why I love my online businesses. One, I help coaches online build their online businesses. I help them with advertisement so they can bring more people into their business, right? They can coach other people. So I know that by helping coaches get more traffic and sell their products, I'm helping other people, because they are usually, my clients are business coaches or life coaches. So they are also helping other people. So it's like a paid forward chain. And then with Funnel Nomads, which is my other business, I teach mainly Latin Americans how to do online marketing so that they can make money online, they can make money in dollars, so that they don't have to depend on their country's economy. You see, those two businesses are helping other people make something better with their lives, right? Like Funnel Nomads, it's all about changing your lifestyle, getting a better life. Call to Soul Marketing is all about helping business owners get that income that they desire. So always think about entrepreneurship not as a, oh yeah, I need to make money. No, think about entrepreneurship and about having your own online business as a way to make a difference in someone else's life. So for example, I have a lot of students that are designers, right? And they're looking for clients online that need a design. It's not about just making money creating designs for somebody else. It's about helping businesses stand out and make a better business, make more income by having a beautiful brand, by having beautiful colors and something that stands out, right? So when you start looking at an online business as a way to make a difference in the world, that's when you get success. And what better way to live life than knowing that you're making a difference in the world, instead of just being part of the herd that everybody's doing the same and things don't get better. You're actually being part of that change. You're actually contributing to making this world a better place by helping other people realize their dreams, or help them solve a problem. So that's it. Having an online business, it's all about making a difference in the world. So if you're thinking about having your own online business, do it. Don't hesitate. I promise it's going to be fine as long as you know why you're doing things. If you have a really strong desire to create something, you will be able to do it. It is not impossible. I know it's scary. I know. It was scary for me too. But I remember a phrase that I heard when I started doing my online business. It was like, feel the fear and do it anyway. Yeah, it is scary. It is scary for every single business owner. And another phrase that I heard back then that really stood out to me was, if you're not scared, you're not doing it right. If you don't feel that those butterflies in your stomach when you think about your project, it's because it's boring probably. So it's okay to feel scared, but go full in and go make it happen. Okay, so if you find these content useful for you, make sure you subscribe and make sure you share it with somebody that would love to hear this message. All right, I'll see you later.